What's up, guys? Welcome to another training lesson. Today, I'm going to talk to you about why building muscle should be a priority in your training program. All right. Now, whether you're a guy or a girl, it does not matter. It should be a priority. Muscle is a very expensive thing to both build and to maintain, right? In the process of building muscle, we need a lot of calories. And in the process of maintaining muscle, we also need a lot of calories. Now, the more muscle that we have, the more energy it takes to maintain this muscle, which means our metabolism at its base level is higher. So when we're just resting, we're burning, we're like a furnace, right? And so people that have more muscle are just burning more calories per minute than a person with less muscle, right? Now, this also means you can eat more, right? But it also means that you can eat more carbohydrate. Now, we know to build muscle and to maintain muscle, we need protein, but we also need more carbohydrate. Now, I'll explain why. Whenever we eat carbohydrate, it turns into glycogen, right? Now, glycogen is just a simple description of what carbohydrate turns into to be stored. So, as it's being stored in your body, it turns into glycogen. Now, it gets stored in two places. One place is the liver, and the liver has a certain amount it can store, and the next place is, yes, you guessed it, it's in your muscle, right? And so, which means the more muscle that we have, the more carbohydrates we can eat. Okay, that's one thing. So basically, the first thing is your metabolism so much higher. The second thing is that all the studies point towards muscle leading to longer lifespan across the board, male, female, all over the world, different demographics, different cultures, different food preferences, all that stuff, right? I'm not going to get into that, but basically, you're going to hopefully, possibly, the studies point us in that direction to say that people that have more muscle live longer, right? Now, to really wrap this up, I want to talk mainly to the women, right? Now, a lot of times, and there are some guys also, that will have this kind of complex about building muscle. Now, building muscle is such a difficult process. It is an extremely taxing and extremely meticulous process that needs tons of refinement, right? I have conversations with people a lot of times like, well, I want to get big, but I don't want to get huge, right? And so in my head, in the back of my head, I'm thinking, you're not just going to sneeze and get jacked, right? And so, like, it takes a lot more than lifting a little bit of weight to get super jacked. And so for the people that you see that walk around that are extremely muscular, it took them years. Unless they're on steroids, it took them years to do it, right? And it took them a lot of trial and error and a lot of discipline and a lot of consistency and a lot of patience to actually get to that state. And so, what I want to really emphasize in this video for you guys is don't be afraid to build muscle. Because as you build muscle, your metabolism drives up and you start leaning out and you start looking better, right? And you get to eat more food. Who doesn't want to eat more food? And the truth is that it's very hard to get to a point where you can actually build the type of muscle that you see these big jack people walking around in. And I hope that helps, guys. I'm just trying to clear and break a belief that I think that a lot of people have, right? And I think a lot of the things that are in the industry drive us to believe certain things that are frankly untrue. And this is one of them. And if you have any questions, message me or message your mentor and or your coach and talk to them about it. Because, like I said, you're not going to sneeze and suddenly get jacked. Take it easy, guys. I hope that helps.